And we are live. Hello to the world. Live and direct here from Cornwall, United Kingdom. From a shed in Mullion, which is on the lizard, in case you didn't know. It's not shaped like a lizard, but I should probably do a Google and find out why it's called the lizard, unless anybody wants to tell me. Hockey dokie. Hopefully you can hear me. Hopefully everything's working. Today's a bit of a different kind of cyber busk because the guys are still traveling back from the gig last night that we did up in Devon, and but I left after the gig and I came home. I had a nice Thai takeaway for my 22nd anniversary with the lovely Emma Burkett, and then this morning I went surfing, of course, because it was lush. So yeah, that's what we've done. So what we're planning to do is, as there's nothing for me to jam along to, I thought I could just play some tunes, some of the bands that have been in, and some of the local music that I really like. Hi Craig, how you doing? Nice of you to drop by. I hope you can hear me. And so we were, first of all, we're going to start this show off with a track from Zeet & Spore. And Zeet & Spore, is a friend of ours called Ian, and he sadly passed away and has moved off this planet and is having new adventures elsewhere. Quite shocking and very unexpected, obviously. So I'm going to start this show off with a new track of theirs, which is from their album EP called The Last Chapter, and this is a tribute to Ian, and I'm sending lots of love to his brother Mark and Nikki and all their family and friends. Let's go for it. This is Rise. Whoa. There you go. That was Zeton Spore. And that's a little shout out for Ian there, who we lost this week. So Zeton Spore, they were like, they've been going for 20 odd years and part of the local Cornish music scene. And they, you know, they obviously they did this this dance music, but there was this big crossover. They had didgeridoos and guitars and keyboards and samplers and all that kind of stuff, and they were very much part of the same scene that we were in back in the 90s with bands like Moondragon, who I'm coming on to now. So Moondragon, in case you hadn't heard of them, which I'm sure you have, is was like a psychedelic punk band, punky folky band, and Tim from Daft Monkeys, him and his two brothers, started this band, and there was this other dude called Ozzy on the drums, who was just like animal. He was amazing to watch. And then a couple of years into their life, Ozzy quit, and then I got the post as their drummer, and kind of my life changed from that moment. And so we used to travel around the Europe and the UK, playing in squats and parties and festivals and anywhere we could. And you know, when we played locally, that local music scene was full up of all the best freaks, and like Zeton Spore were always there. So great days. So quite sad as well, but you know, the music still lives on, and their EP you can buy on Bandcamp, and I can send a link if you're interested. So yeah, going to do this, just going to run through some songs, and some of the songs I've played on. That's the link, really, as it's me that's doing this, and some songs I haven't played on, but there'll be things that I like from the local music scene. Right, so the next one we got is, I gotta line it up here. All right, so this is from Moondragon. So this is back in 1997 or something like that. And this is a song called Fush a Whack Ooh, right? Fuchwacu. And it was a song that when we jammed, we didn't really have a title for it. And then somebody said, I don't know, fuck shit wank cunt. you can't really call the song that. But then some genius, probably me, that's the way I'm remembering it, so it was definitely me, came up with that. Said, well, why don't we just take the first two letters of each of those lovely words? And so we ended up with Fushwaku, right? There you go. So this is Moondragon with Fushwaku. I don't think my daughter heard me say it this time. Last time I said cunt, she came and hit me.
To follow the sun, now I can't find my way back home. We had wine, we had whiskey to the light of the sun, now I can't find my way back home. And we drank like the devil had a son, now I can't find my way back home. And we fought like the devil had a son, now I can't find my way back home.
Get in. So that was a bit of Moondragon acoustic, also known as Lordric. We'll probably hear a little bit more from them later on. But yeah, that was the basic lineup. There was Tim and his two brothers, and that was Tim singing and playing the penny whistle, and then his brother Paul on the bass, and his other brother Andy on the guitar. Yeah, and also yeah, Andy kind of departed this planet as well a year or so ago, bless him. So it's all a bit of a crazy time of it, isn't it? What's going on? So I don't know, but all I know is that there was some kind of football match on today, and everyone's got excited and they're all waving their flags. And so that kind of leads me on quite nicely to the latest Dead Collective song, which is called Flag Waver, and it's about flag wavers. see if you can work it out. See if you can read between the lines and try and find out what's going on here, what we're kind of talking about. All right, here we go.
You're the flag waver, wear your pride on your sleeve, spitting out your anthems and making your vanquished bleed. You're the map maker, job is to draw the lines, to grab up the stolen lands, to cover up your crimes. You say all lives matter, then all the lives must matter. People die for bunks that you have made, yet you say all lives matter. So you are our figurehead, our nation's divine leader. The silence is deafening as your government collects a debt. You say all lives matter, then all the lives must matter. Families burn from bombs that you have sold. If you say all lives matter, you say all lives matter, then all the lives must matter. Children scream from bombs that you have dropped. If you say all lives matter.
Fuck your flag, the fucking borders. The lines you draw is what you fuck yours. Fly your flag if it gives you identity, but fuck your flag if it symbolises your activity. Fuck your borders if they show where your prejudice begins. Fuck your flag and your rallies and cops of dead. Fuck your condescension, those not coloured white. Fuck your justification for you not doing what's right. Fuck your procrastination for you not creating the bond. And fuck your institutions that are subjugated.
The con. People die. Families burn, children scream. You say all lives matter. You say all lives matter. You say all lives matter. You say all lives matter.
No way. Flag Waver, the Dead Collective. Do you know what I mean? in Moondragon, you had Tim and his brother Andy who kind of shared the singing, and I think I kind of got fairly influenced by his Andy's kind of singing. Is that kind of, he was really into the Clash and stuff like that, and then a couple of Moondragon songs he really got quite guttural and yeah, really screamy. And I'd say that I'm fairly new to all this singing malarkey and all that. And I'd say I've taken a kind of a leaf out of his book on that. And it reminds me of him, which is nice. I mean, yeah, we had interesting experiences for many years, but it's nice to remember nice things about people, especially when they're not here anymore, innit? And stuff. So let's move on. So next up, okay, is a band called Roswell. Now I did play with Roswell for a couple of years, in between my time with the Daft Monkeys, and it's what I really liked about it. I've been traveling around for quite a while, and they were based in Cornwall, and it was coming home and staying home and not being on the road so much, and being just with a cool bunch of guys. You know, an old friend of mine called Trevor Rowe was like the main lead singer, and next to him was a girl called Rachel Garmery, and they did great harmonies together. And then we had Dean Kennedy on bass, and Gary Field was the guitarist, and they were just really cool guys just to hang out with and party with, and just be really happy and chilled. Anyway, they did this track, and I'm not playing on this track, but I love it. And it's Rachel's taken the lead vocal on this, and this song's called Treated, and I think you guys should hear it, because you know we do all this music and then it sits there and no one hears it again. It just gets tucked away. So here you go, check this out. This is Roswell from Cornwall. Band's not going anymore, but it doesn't matter, and it's all new music if you've never heard it before, coining a phrase from Tim Ashton there. So there we go. This is Treated. Let's see what you think to this.
Giving in to you, giving in to you, giving in to you. Will I take life hostage? you think we deserve. We're locked in like hostages. Is that what you think we are worth? We're giving in to you. Giving in to you. We're locked in like hostages. Is that what you think we deserve? Oh, we're locked in like hostages. That's what you think we're worth. Giving in to you. Giving in to you. Giving in to you.
Wow. I haven't heard that in ages. That's such a cool tune. It's epic. It should have been out there. Should have been top of the pops, man. That was, yeah, really, really lovely stuff. Rachel sounds amazing on that. And the arrangement's really good. And the guys played a blinder. Really, really cool. So the next song I wanted to play, like, kind of leads on a little bit from Roswell when they when that stopped being a thing. Trevor O started writing songs in a group called Esvedra, and again with some with girl singers and girl percussionists, and a guy called Sam on the bass, and the two girls, Jenna and Ruth, sisters. And they started playing around the local scene, and we, when I was with another band called Hitchcock Rules, we used to do gigs together and stuff, and just hung out, and it was just a lovely little scene back then. It was about 15 years ago and stuff. And again, this band isn't happening anymore. Everyone's gone off and done their own thing, but they did like some lovely songs, and I thought this would be a great opportunity. I know it's it's not all about me, unfortunately, but it's I just thought it'd be great just to play other people's stuff as well, and stuff that is license free. I don't have to pay for it. No, I really want people to hear this stuff, and so I'll stop talking. This is Esvedra and Ultraviolet. See what you think.
Don't you be afraid, I think to myself.
Don't you run away from darkness and shade. It will pass over.
To a new life.
Ultraviolet. Ultraviolet.
How lush was that? Yeah, like you say, Rachel, it's totally chilled summer sunset music. It's just lush. And yeah, there was a really great band. So nice. And I think if I'm going to carry on doing these little video podcasts or whatever, I'm going to play those more S-Fedra stuff because it was all banging and lush like that. You know, it's awesome. So where do we go from there? So I thought it'd take us back to a bit of Lordric. It's all very chilled out today. I know we started off with a bit of a bang, but yeah, let's go back to Lordric. So this song was on the Fushwaku album. That's the point. Yeah, we actually called that album Fushwaku. Forgot about that. And it was kind of Athene from Daft Monkeys. She came along and did some sessioning on the album. So this was before she joined Lordric, and she came along and just stayed in the studio with Simon Davis, who's the present Three Daft Monkey sound man, and just overdubbed all over the album, and just to try and fill the sound out a little bit because it was all a bit just a bit needed a bit more color, should we say, a bit more depth. And we had this one song, and it really was the kind of crossover between the Moondragon, the psychedelic rock stuff, and the Lordric acoustic folk stuff. And we used to love playing it, and we didn't play it enough, I don't think. And even when we did Three Daft Monkey stuff, when we first started doing it, just the three of us, we used to play it, and it was just rad. I used to love doing it. Anywho's, this tune is Lordric, and it's called Grace. Hopefully.
the power of grace, man. And see the signs there right in front of you. But if I don't lend a hand, man, keep the fire in you. The storm is going to pass. I'm blown away. I'm swimming in the clouds. And if I don't come down, keep the fire in you. Do what you have to do. Say just what you have to say. 'Cause it's all a game to me. It's all a game to me. It's all a game to me. If I can't take the pace, and I'm not in the race, and I don't lend a hand, and I don't come down, keep the fire in you, keep the fire in you, keep the fire in you, keep the fire in. Do what you have to do. Say just what you have to say. 'Cause it's all a game to me. And it's all a game to me. And it's all a game to me. To me. I don't ever come down. I'm not in the race, and I can't take the pace. I'm not in the race, and I can't lend a hand. If I don't ever come down, and I'm not in the race. If I can't take the pace, then I'm not in the race. If I don't ever come down, then I can't lend a hand.
I hope you enjoyed it. So yeah, that was Timmy there, Timmy Ashton, singing on Grace. We had Feeny on the violin, and that was me on drums and a bit of cornet. There was the only 3 notes I knew on the cornet, so I played them. And obviously Tim's brothers, Andy and Paul, and the rest of it. And mixed by Simon Davis, the present 3 Daft Monkey sound man. So look, the internet seems to have gone a bit funny. I was just checking on my devices, and it told me that some reason the internet just suddenly blocked my computer. So I don't know if that's why it's gone a bit unstable, but it still says it's unstable. So I'm just going to keep running with it, and hopefully you can hear it. All right. And that's cool. So where do we go from there, Richie? What did I have planned? I don't know. I think we were going to go to 90% werewolf after that. That's right. Yes, we were. So, okay, some of you know that I do 90% werewolf. It's all my own stuff, and I get mixed and produced by Daniel Cole, and it's just my little way of letting off a bit of steam or just being creative, basically. So there you go. 1974 by me. It was awesome. There was a proper water fight going on out there. Like, the girls have gone nuts. They're absolutely drenched. Luckily, I'm safe here. Even the dog has come in here to be hiding underneath my feet. So there we go. That was that. So yeah, some good chats on there on the messages. Yeah, I think the internet's probably a little bit mental because of all the G7 crap, but yeah, they're all going now, which is good because obviously they've planned how to save the world, because they didn't just eat pasties and go sightseeing or anything while they were here. They did great work, great work, and made good business deals and made it all right. So we can have faith in that. Okay, everybody, just stop worrying. We can watch the football now, wave our flags, and everything's going to be fine. Okay, and the litter will pick itself up, and all the carbon will just disappear. It'll be fine. The government are looking after us. Our overlords are looking after us. Just in case you weren't sure. Okay, I got the memo. That's what's happening. So next up, we're going to have a bit of Three Daft Monkeys. Yeah, so this is from the Stones and Bones album. I had to think then. I've been on a few of the albums. I couldn't remember which one it was. Yeah, Stones and Bones. And this one is Reverend Hawker. I like this one. It's cool. Yeah, it's a little bit different from the regular kind of offbeat, scarry type gypsy folk stuff, and it's a bit more raw, and I like it. And it's a good old Cornish story about a Cornish man. And let's hear it, shall we? And I'll shut up. Let's do that. All right.
You poet, you priest, you mystical fool, you fisher of souls and you breaker of rules, you teller of tales, you smoker of dreams, you live in a world as it parts at the seams. Fill your pipe, raise your glass, this man from the past, the man who broke the mold. Raise your glass, fill your pipe, you say what you like, old Hawker, he won't be told. You singer of songs, champion of the poor, you welcome them all as they come to your door. You seer of visions, you friend to the birds, converse with the angel, giver of time, to those not yet born. You dance with the devil, and laugh at his scorn. Hey, hey. Yeah, hey. You priest, you mystical fool, you fisher of souls and you breaker of rules, you teller of tales, you smoker of dreams, you live in a world as it parts at the seams, you seeker of visions, you friend to the birds, converse with the angel, creator of worlds. Fill your pipe, raise your glass to this man from the past, the man who broke the mold. Raise your glass, fill your pipe, you can say what you like, old Hawker, he won't be told.
Yeah, rocking, love it. That's wicked. And like, was only kind of I was talking with Jamie on the way up to the gig yesterday, and we were discussing like how long the previous bass player had been with the band, and Lucas, who played on that track and that album, Lucas Drinkwater, he'd been with the band for 5 years, and so now Jamie's been with the band for 5 years, and it was like, ooh, and he went, hey, don't you worry, I'm in it for life. Like, that's what you want. That's what she wants. But listening to that track though, Lucas did a fucking great job. Really great job. That was some gnarly bass playing on there. Yeah, I love it. Good energy, and yeah, it's just sorts of visuals, isn't it? The Cornish coastline, fucking love it. So that's that. All right, bit of Three Daft Monkeys. We love them. I'm sure they're resting up well now and enjoying the sunshine, probably in the sea somewhere, and taking it easy with their hangovers from last night's after show. So that's it. That's basically. I've got one more song to see us out, and it's a fairly chilled out one. It's by the Hitchcock Rules, and we had an album called For My Monster, and this was the last track on that album. It's called Sunday Morning. I know it's not Sunday morning anymore, but it might be for some people. I'm not entirely sure what time it is for Penny over in the US of A, but this is for her. Let's have that. This is for Penny, yeah, and Broom. This is for you guys out in America because it's Sunday morning or very close to it. All right, and thanks for tuning in on this different kind of Sunday busk. I've really enjoyed doing it, and I hope you've enjoyed it, despite all the connections issues. And thinking of doing some more of these kind of things, either as a podcast or a video thing, if this works. I don't know. And so just watch this space. All right. So hopefully, I don't know. Next week we should be doing a another cyber bus with the band, or maybe we do it as a full piece. I don't know. We'll see what happens, eh? But in the meantime, you take care of yourselves. Love and peace. This is the Hitchcock Rules, and this is so smooth. Sunday morning.
Put a flag in Sunday morning. Rode on the rising sun. I hear my wristwatch calling. Not yours until I'm gone, gone, gone. Gone, gone, gone. Gone, gone, gone. Gone, gone, gone. Wrote a footprint for a new tide. Got my name in polished stone. Leaf flowers down at my side. You keep what you've sown, sown, sown. Sown, sown, sown. Sown, sown, sown. Sown, sown, sown. Diving into the North Sea in March. Not sure who's watching your back. Whoever's pulling you out keeps you. I read the Sunday papers, knew every story told. Toast to midnight makers were bored and were so, so, so. So, sure who's watching your back. It's never serious. Whoever's pulling you out, your hands turn. Keeps you till your hands turn.
See you later. Lots of love.